Well, now gather round, ye festive wanderers. The Yuletide's rolling in stronger than a winter squall, and it's time for another tale in our merry little saga. Tonight we dive into a strange brew of wonder and woe, where the magic of the season meets the shadow of the unknown. What happens when miracles go awry, when the cheer turns to chill? This here is episode 9 of the Yule Chronicles, where mystery sits like sugar in the cider, sweet but with a bite. So stoke the fire, sip your nog, and hold fast to your holly, 'cause the stories ahead might just deck your house with a dash of dread.
Welcome, land pirates, to the Yule Chronicles. Tonight, we explore a curious question. Could Christmas, the most magical time of the year, also be a time when the fabric of reality becomes porous? Throughout history, there have been tales of time slips, moments when people claim to have stepped out of their timeline and into another. Add to that the glitches some experience around the holidays, and we're left wondering, is this season more than just a celebration? Could it be a thin place where time and space collide? Grab your cocoa and let's step into the unknown.
You're listening to Land Pirate Radio, where mysteries roam, shadows linger, and no stone is left unturned. Whether it's the unexplained, the strange, or the stories that make you shiver, we're here, out in the unknown, bringing it all to light. Stay tuned if you dare.
Before we dive into Christmas-specific stories, let's get grounded in what a time slip actually is. If you've been following the show, you have listened to me talk about time slips before, but if you're new, let's refresh. A time slip is when someone seemingly moves temporarily into the past or future, often without warning or explanation. Think of it like slipping through an invisible tear in time's fabric. But why Christmas? Well, some believe this time of year is unique. Whether due to collective joy, intense emotions, or ancient spiritual traditions, the holiday season may act as a thin place, a concept found in Celtic spirituality, where the veil between worlds is said to grow thin. Now let's unwrap some stories that just might make you reconsider the flow of time. One of the most famous Christmas time slip stories happened in 1971. A man named Alan, driving home late on Christmas Eve in rural England again, they get all the cool stuff, took a wrong turn down an unfamiliar road. He described the surroundings as oddly silent, with houses lit by candles instead of electric lights. He saw people in period clothing walking around and even passed a horse-drawn cart. Thinking it was some kind of historical reenactment, he kept driving until the road abruptly ended, forcing him to turn around. When he drove back the way he came, the scene had changed. Modern houses, streetlights, and cars were exactly where the old-time village had been moments earlier. Alan later discovered that the area he'd driven through had been destroyed in a fire in the early 1800s. Was this a true time slip, or could it have been a vivid hallucination? Let's fast forward to a more recent story shared by a woman named Sandra on a paranormal forum. Sandra and her family had gathered for Christmas dinner in 2013. At one point during the evening, she went to retrieve a bottle of wine from the basement. When she came back upstairs, she noticed something strange. Her family was seated in complete silence, and the decorations in the living room looked wrong. Instead of the LED lights they'd strung that year, the tree was decorated with old-fashioned glass ornaments. Even her family's clothing seemed dated, as if from the 1940s. Sandra blinked, and in an instant, everything snapped back to normal. Her family laughing and chatting as if nothing had happened. Was Sandra glimpsing a previous Christmas that had somehow imprinted itself on the house, or was it her mind playing tricks?
Is there truly a war on Christmas, or is it all just a matter of perspective? Join us Monday night at 10 p.m. Pacific Time as we uncover the surprising history of Christmas suppression, from Puritan bans to cultural shifts that reimagine the holiday. We'll explore how Christmas has been secularized, reclaimed, and fought over for centuries. But it's not just history. This episode dives into modern cultural debates, asking, is the war on Christmas a genuine conflict or a manufactured controversy? And what does it mean for how we celebrate Christmas today? Tune in for a thought-provoking journey through the evolution of Christmas and the battles, real and imagined, that have shaped it. Land Pirate Radio, where holiday cheer meets a deeper mystery.
So why might Christmas create these peculiar moments? Here are a few theories. 1. Heightened emotional energy. The collective energy of joy, nostalgia, and even stress during the holidays might create conditions where time becomes more fluid. 2. Spiritual thin places. As we mentioned earlier, certain times and places are thought to thin the veil between dimensions or timelines. With so many ancient traditions tied to midwinter, could the season itself create a bridge between the past, present, and future? 3. Quantum entanglement. Here's where science gets interesting. Some physicists suggest that time isn't linear, it's more like a loop. During moments of high emotion or intent, could we actually step outside the loop and into another point? Whatever the reason, these tales hint at a deeper connection between time, memory, and the holiday spirit. Now, Land Pirates, it's your turn. Have you experienced a Christmas time slip or glitch? Let's hear your stories.
Hi, Adam. This is Olivia from Maine. I've been waiting for a show like this because I think I experienced a time slip last year. It was Christmas Eve, and I went outside to get some air after our family dinner. The snow was falling, and everything looked beautiful. As I walked to the end of the driveway, I suddenly saw a group of people in old-fashioned winter coats, walking down the street with lanterns. It wasn't just that their clothes were strange. They didn't seem to notice me at all. It felt like I was invisible. After a few seconds, they just disappeared. I don't know if it was a time slip or maybe a memory of the past replaying itself, but it was so real.
Hey Adam, this is Daniel from Chicago. Love the show. I've got a weird one for you. So a few years ago, I was working late on Christmas Eve at a diner. Around midnight, this soldier came in dressed in what looked like a suit from the 1930s. Pinstripes, pocket watch, the whole deal. He ordered coffee and talked about Christmas like it was still the Great Depression. At first, I thought he was just eccentric, but when he paid, he left a silver dollar from 1929. I didn't think much of it until I realized it wasn't just an old coin. It was uncirculated and in perfect condition. When I asked my coworkers about him the next day, they said they hadn't seen anyone like that come in.
Olivia, Daniel, thank you for sharing. These stories really make you think about the nature of time and how the holiday season might make it flexible.
On the deck of Alice, neath the stars so bright, the Yule logs glowing in the winter night. With a mug of grog and a hearty cheer, we'll tell the tale of a pirate's year. Yo ho ho, it's Christmas on the sea, with jingle bells and a pine cone tree. Land pirates gathered, the wind sings low, a merry, merry Christmas wherever we go. Hey! We've no gilded halls or a feast so grand, but we've got our kin and a steady hand. The stockings hang by the captain's chair, while the ghost of Yule fills the salty air. Yo ho ho, it's Christmas on the sea, with jingle bells and a pine cone tree. Land pirates gathered, the wind sings low, a merry, merry Christmas wherever we go. Hey! Through storms and tides we've sailed all year, but on this night there's joy and cheer. The stars above like a treasure map guide us home to the world's kind lap. So raise a toast to the ones we love, to the Christmas star shining high above. From Alice's deck to the world beyond, we'll share the warmth of this pirate song. Oh, yo ho ho, it's Christmas on the sea, with jingle bells and a pine cone tree. Land pirates gathered, the wind sings low, a merry, merry Christmas wherever we go. Hey! From Land Pirate Radio, a wish takes flight. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Ahoy, me hearties, Captain Jeb here, inviting you to check us out on Discord at the Pirates Cove. Chat more about these episodes, connect with other wanderers, and even leave suggestions for the show.
Raise a toast to the wanderers, the seekers, the dreamers, to the misfits and outcasts, and late-night schemers. May your days be merry, and your nights aglow, with a land pirate Christmas, wherever you go.
Whether you believe in time slips, glitches, or simply the power of memory, there's no denying the magic of Christmas. Maybe the past, present, and future aren't as separate as we think, especially during this season of reflection and wonder. Keep your hearts open, your mind curious, and your clock synchronized, land pirates. Until next time, this is Adam signing off from the Yule Chronicles.
Ye merry Captain Jeb, let nothing you dismay. For plundered gold and treasures vast you stored along the way, to save us all from dreary lives and show us pirate sway. Oh, tidings of rum and ale, rum and ale. Oh, tidings of rum and ale. So wild your ship did sail through tempests fierce and wide. Your cunning and your crew prevailed, no storm could break your stride. From taverns deep to ocean sweep, your legend far and wide. Oh, tidings of daring tales, daring tales. Oh, tidings tidings of daring tales. The cannon roared, the blades did clash, yet never did you yield. A treasure map, a hidden stash, all secrets you revealed. Your heart is bold, your laugh is gold, in every port you've healed. Oh, tidings of adventure grand. Oh, tidings of adventure grand. Here's to you, our Captain Jeb, our leader fierce and true. With cutlass bright and lantern lit, we'll always follow you. May winds be fair, the stars alight, to guide your stalwart crew. Oh, tidings of pirates, cheer, pirate cheer. Oh, tidings of pirate cheer.
Ahoy there, me hearties. 'Tis your old Captain Jeb, steering the jolly julep through the uncharted waters of time and tales once again. Welcome aboard as we sail into another wondrous chapter of the Yule Chronicles. Tonight, we set our sights on a curious legend. A magical land where toys come alive, kingdoms of candy thrive, and time itself bends like a strand of tinsel. That's right, mates. Our heading is none other than Babes in Toyland. They say Toyland lies just beyond the veil of dreams, tucked between the cracks of reality and the glimmers of imagination. It's a place many believe to be naught but a fanciful tale. But let me tell ye, me crew, it's as real as the snow on a sailor's beard. Picture it, a land of winding peppermint paths, toy soldiers standing guard, and nutcracker nobles ruling over the clockwork court. It's a world that comes alive with the first frost of December, only to vanish when the last snow melts. How do ye get there, ye ask? Why, the same way we find most magic, by accident. Legend tells of a young child, a poor tinker's daughter, who stumbled into Toyland one Christmas Eve. Her name was Clara, and she was searching for a gift for her baby brother. She had nothing but a broken music box and a heart full of hope. When the music box sprang to life, it played a melody so sweet, it opened a portal to Toyland itself. Now here's where things get curious, lads and lasses. Some say Toyland isn't just a magical place. It's another dimension entirely. A world where Christmas spirit isn't a feeling but a force, binding its inhabitants to their joyful purpose. But not all is sugar plums and sparkle, oh no. There's always a darkness lurking in these realms, for balance must be kept. In Toyland, that darkness takes the form of the boogeyman, a vile creature who despises joy and seeks to unravel the threads of magic holding the land together. And what does he want? to drag Toyland into our world, corrupting it with greed and despair. But fear not. Toyland's protectors are no ordinary heroes. They're babes, innocent of heart and strong of will. With wooden swords and candy cane shields, they stand against Boogeyman's army of broken toys. Aye, and 'tis said they succeeded, pushing the Boogeyman back into the shadows where he belongs, but not without a price. Toyland is now hidden, shrouded in mystery. Only those with the purest intentions may stumble upon it. So, what does this tale teach us, ye might wonder? Perhaps it's this. There's magic in the simplest of things. A child's laughter, a handmade gift, the sparkle in someone's eye. And who's to say Toyland isn't just a step away, waiting for ye to believe enough to find it? Tonight, when ye close your eyes, listen closely. Ye might hear the clockwork tinkling of a far-off land, or the faint creak of a wooden soldier's boot. If ye do, know this. The spirit of Toyland lives on in the hearts of those who dare to dream, especially at Christmas time. Fair winds and sweet dreams, me hearties, until next we meet. Keep the Christmas spirit alive and the magic close. This be Captain Jeb signing off. Yo ho ho and a merry Yule to ye all.
Silent night, stormy night, wind and waves put the crew to flight. Ghostly lanterns in the dark, glowing bright on Alice's ark. Sing me hearties, bold and free, sail the depths of mystery. Hoist the sails, the spirits call, through the mist where the shadows fall. Sing me lads, let the tales unfold. Pirate hearts are brave and bold. Silent seas, haunted breeze, phantom ships drift with chilling ease. Legends rise from the depths below, mermaid songs and a spectral glow. Drink me hearties to the night, raise a toast to the ghostly sight. Hoist the sails, the spirits call, through the mist where the shadows fall. Sing me lads, let the tales unfold. Pirate hearts are brave and bold. Silent night, tales take flight. Land pirate radio burns so bright. Stories spun round the lantern's gleam, of haunted shores and the strangest dreams. Roam me hearties across the sea, chasing endless mystery. Hoist the sails, the spirits call, through the mist where the shadows fall. Sing me lads, let the tales unfold. Pirate hearts are brave and bold. Hoist the sails, the spirits call, through the mist where the shadows fall. Sing me lads, let the tales unfold. Pirate hearts are brave and bold. Whoa!